actually think she's handled it extremely well. I think it must be very, very tough for her, somebody that's rooted in tradition, and at the same time knows she's got to move with the times, and also doesn't want to make any of the same mistakes that were perhaps made when Diana joined the royal family.
Some people are calling for their heads.
Okay, let's not get too dramatic.
I don't think it's going quite that far yet.
Yeah, right?
But I think, you know, it was a very big day for the royal family, unprecedented in many ways. You know, they said they put their trademark on clothing and things like that. Well, what do they mean by that? A pair of underpants? I mean,
Right.
Spill the royal tea for you.
Okay, spill it.
Yeah. Well, the Queen turned 92. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
We like the normality of it all. We really do. It's quite refreshing for us, you know, because in the past we always have seen the royals as quite stuffy and old-fashioned and all pomp and circumstance, but not always that relatable. I think that's where Meghan and Harry have really broken the mold.
I think it's going to be a name that no one is thinking about.
Probably not Trevor, her ex-husband's name.
Probably not.
I think we can strike that one off the list.
James McCord has been covering the royal family pretty much his whole life. So, James, let's get right to it.
It was kind of unlikely, probably, that Harry would ever become king. But yeah, he's one place lower in the ranks now, unfortunately.
Royals expert James McCord.
Now, of course, the wait is on to see whether Kate and the new royal heir make it to Meghan and Harry's wedding. Apparently, it was in a little cottage in Wales. They did the pregnancy test, found out she was pregnant, cooked a shepherd's pie, very British, and had a night in. The same could happen with Harry, and it might be you. You never know.
Hey,
Can you hook me up?
Yeah, you've got to invite him to Vegas, I think.
What?
James McCord in Los Angeles. He's a royal expert and also an entertainment correspondent. So, James, how has the reaction been?
I think everyone's impressed at the speed of this, don't you? They've only been married for 5 months, and she's just had a 12-week scan. So, you do the math there. They worked pretty quickly, didn't they?
James McCord from theroyaltea.com, that's TEAT.com, to help answer our burning baby questions that we have there.
Well, I think you guys should be a bit more obsessed about this one, because as long as they register the royal baby's birth with the American consulate in London, then this prince or princess could be an American citizen. So we'll have an American in the royal family. There'll be a dual citizen. It would be nice to have, like, maybe a blessing over here or something like that.
An engagement party.
Yes.
Let's throw it at your house. James McCord, Royals expert, a delight to have
Everyone's
you.
welcome.
Everyone's welcome. Bring your own champagne.
What do you make of the American fascination with this and all the Americans trying to do British accents?
Like you guys were just
Hello.
Yeah, a little
Hello.
break there. I think when you do a British accent, it tends to go a bit Mary Poppins. It's like, hello, governor. but I like it.
Jim.
It's
Come
the
on.
Sussex standby, I'm calling it today. Well, yeah, it is breaking news. Literally just been announced that Prince Harry now will not go to the Netherlands for 2 days next week. I think Charles has just got that slight awkward way about him, doesn't he? Having grown up with a team of nannies, not having this kind of very loving environment that obviously Kate and William's children have.
And he's
that
had a
they
few
have.
wrinkles in his life.
And he's got Camilla.
Right.
So there's that.
Let's be honest.
Yes.
Just
Special
Buy your hats, get ready. You never know, that invite might drop through the door.
Okay.
The bookmakers in the UK said there were more bets on the name and the eye colour and the date the baby was going to be born for this baby than all 3 of William and Kate's babies combined.
Royal expert James McCord.
James, welcome. It must be
Good
such
afternoon.
a fun weekend or week for you.
It's nice to be British, actually. I live over here and I have done for 10 years, but this is a time when I can be a proper Brit again.
Yes.
She was working in a nursery. You really would never have thought of her as a fashion icon. I mean, her clothes are kind of very ordinary. And why did she wear it that night? Well, of course, Charles had been on television that evening admitting to an affair. He sees a lot of Diana in her, but at the same time, she's still a little bit cheeky, she's still fun.